answering your doubts and queries if you have. I'll just be informing you about the things that needs to be done so that it's much clear on what has to be done. Okay, so for NID, that means 2020 BDES, you received an email where it was clearly stated that, sometime in the next week, there will be a link on which you will have to upload two things, and now we will go in details of both the things. So project one is a thematic research analysis that you need to do. Anyone who researched about what thematic is, who would like to answer me? What is thematic? Anyone? There was a
qualitative picturization or write that something is reflecting the theme.
Okay, Drisha, thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else? What is thematic? You had a whole day to, research on it. The email was given to you yesterday. Did anyone did anything on this?
We have to do whatever the topic is given, on that we have to do it. So it should be based on the concept, the theme mainly.
Okay, and what needs to be done?
So it says that the thematic reflective presentation. So thematic means we have to do it on a particular theme out of the two options given, and reflective means like I researched about it, there were some points that we need to be critical about it, and we need to be thorough, and we should not be afraid to say what was wrong happened or what was right happened, and the outcomes and the improvement which happened after the thing which happened. And
Correct.
Presentation.
Yes, continue.
And presentation means that it is given an open chance, like whatever way you want to present it, we can present it. There is no some particular way. So it is a assemblation of all the kind of words or all the kind of things by which you can present something.
Sorry. Yeah, correct. So basically, thematic means whatever study of your topic is, you need to analyze it, interpret it, and you need to present it. It's just a, hi-fi way of saying, like, whatever the theme is given to you, it needs to be presented in a proper way after analyzing the whole situation, or after presenting the data. It's just a qualitative analysis, and in design it can be done in any creative form of way that you want to do it in. So there are two topics which are given. The first one is an interesting story of failure in your life and learning from it. That, for example, it can be that you have lost a match, and what did you do next, or if some accident happened that had some effect on your life, or something happened in your personal life that reminds you that it was a story of a failure, or you wrote an exam and you did not get through it. So these are some examples that we have listed down for you. So this is your first topic, an interesting story of failure in your life and learning from it. Or the second option is a memorable journey you have had, and why was it memorable. Now the example could be for this, if you have seen that October movie by Varun Dhawan, that's a very good example for this one. Either you have achievement of some award, that you won something after a lot of struggle or practice, or you participated in something and it was very memorable for you. Or another example could be a trip or a travel experience where it was memorable because you gathered maybe friends, or you really enjoyed the trip, or there was some motive of that solo trip. So these are just example that we have given you. It doesn't have to be the same, that you pick the same thing and you choose that. So these two things are completely based on your personal experience, and you need to write it down. Before you start your presentation, you need to really sort out something that seems good to present for you, and is important for you in either of the terms. Either it's failure or it's memorable. It can be anything of your choice. All right. what needs to be done, which means how it has to be uploaded. So the thematic reflective presentation should be uploaded as a single file in PDF format, size not exceeding 10 MB. Presentation can either be done manually, scanned or photographed, or done digitally on one A3 size sheet, which means that the size should be A3, the file size should be 10 MB, but it can be made through anything. Like, it's your choice if you want to photograph and scan and put it, if you want to make it from hand, scan and put it, or take a picture and put it. If you want to do it on stick notes and handmade sheets, it's your choice. You want to do it graphically, it's your choice. We have few examples for you. Like, if you are good in collaging, you are good in graphics, you are good in handwork, you can take this medium. This is just an example of how you can represent things. Of course, it can't be presented in a theoretical way. If it's your choice, you can, of course, it's not wrong, but try to present it much more creatively. So this can be one example. Another one can be graphic, where you use a lot of icons or infographics and try to show the whole thing. Or it can be handmade, where you try to present it on a chart paper, or you do a lot of cutting and pasting and putting things together. Of course, you can go into the way of 3D modeling or installation. Take a picture, make sure that the pictures and the written part is all aligned together in the form of presentation, and you can show that. Now, in this first question, does anyone has any doubts? Any doubts on this first assignment?
Ma'am, Tejaswini here.
Yes,
So-
Tejaswini.
So I have a doubt, like if we have to do for a memorable journey or something, so can we, and if we are doing like a collage, so can we paste pictures that we took during
Yes,
the
you
journey?
can. Yes, you can. You can do anything. It's your way of showing it. At the end, the output should be 10 MB and A3 size.
Okay.
That is what is needed. So that's why here we will not be telling you this is how it should be done. Otherwise, all of you will end up doing the same thing. So we have left it on you. Just imagine that you are just making assignment for your portfolio. Do not take it at other way that something extra is given to you. This is just some kind of thing which was anyways coming in your portfolio. So take it in that way. Do not take it something extra. Just imagine this as a question while you are sitting in your exam, and it has been given to you in your studio test, and you have to prepare for it. So kindly prepare in that direction, that it becomes unique, it looks creative, it's innovative, and it justifies. And it's not necessary also that your memorable moment remains the same. Like, it must be I cannot check it for you, I was not there. So try to make it more relevant and more interactive and more fun and creative in that way. All right, it's not necessary to, you can mend the truth is what I will say. All right, any other questions quickly, guys? Just ask. We have Krishna sir here, Vijendra sir is here, I guess.
Ma'am,
Ayan is here. Yes.
can I show my journey, memorable journey of 7 years? Means like I live in a hostel, so can I show the 7 years journey
Yes,
of hostel?
if the memorable journey was of 15 years also, you can show it. So
Okay.
it's how you compile it together and show the process, right? If it's your life cycle timeline, you can show it in whichever way, right? Ma'am, the PDF of TRP and portfolio together, no, they are both separate files of 10 MBs. Both are separate. Both are separate. We will move to the second one now. Right now we are talking about the first one. Does anyone have any doubts? Please unmute or write in the chat. I just said, Bhavna, they are both separate, 10 MB each. 10,
Yes,
10.
ma'am. Yeah.
All right, both will have a different link.
Yeah.
Both will have a different link. They won't be submitted together.
Ma'am, I'm
Yes.
Daksha. I have a doubt.
Yes, Daksha.
So can we do storyboarding?
Yes, you can. You can do storyboarding. You can do completely written presentation also. You can do complete graphic collaging. You can make a product completely on you, how you represent that whole scenario. If someone
Okay.
represents it in an abstract way, that is also fine. At the end, you need to be able to explain the invigilator what was your memory, or what was your failure, what was your learning from it, how did it impact your life, and all these kind of things that are related. So you need to brainstorm that whole brief